The Cooperstown of communication, the mecca of media. I'm Danar Lucas for CFC Scene. If you're like me, you've walked past this building thousands of times and only recognize it as one thing, the building with the half a bike tire attached to the front of it. But upon entry, you find a past world filled with timeless artifacts.
This is the Rivers Communication Museum, where relics young and old come to be remembered forever, where names like Graham Bell and Edison are immortalized for paving the way for names like Sinatra and Elvis. The museum takes you through a journey in time covering all forms of media, from TVs to radios, telephones to the big screen. This is museum curator Rick Zender. He can tell you more about electronics than any person you'll ever meet at Best Buy. While this may look like the Hall of Fame of huge beer funnels, this room pays tribute to the phonographs. A room completely dedicated to audio recordings, everything from the most primitive of instruments to the creepiest of play toys. After the phonograph comes the radio, and consequently the radio room. An era in time when Edward R. Murrow was setting the stage for communications wannabes like yours truly, where broadcasting giants like ABC and NBC produced not only news shows but presidential debates and sporting events. But people got tired of listening to the Super Bowl over the radio, and the world of moving pictures was conceptualized. Eventually, cameras like this were capturing Super Bowls, soap operas, and full-length feature films, and instruments like this were being used as soundtrack music. Maybe not. Rick was even nice enough to let me use some of the editing equipment in the museum.
The Rivers Communication Museum is open weekdays from 12 to 4, as well as hosting an array of concerts and movie showings. For CFC Scene, I'm Danar Lucas.